living life. We are going to be setting up our March budget planner in our 7x9 Erin Condren monthly layout. And I'm excited for my monthly or my budget related planner. I use stickers from Casey Lee Design. I absolutely fell in love with this kit, you guys. I love it. And I think these are so cute. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. February looks very chaotic. I don't think I want it to look like this month, so we are gonna try something a little different. So we are going to start with our monthly layout, which I absolutely love. Oh no. All right, I'm gonna have to flip it over because it didn't go quite the way I expected it to. Oh, there we go. All right, since we're in the downward side, we're gonna go ahead and just put the other side so we don't go through the same thing. So let's go ahead and start here. Okay, that looks beautiful. Go ahead and put our washi strips down below. All right, well, guess I need to put it a little closer over here. You feel like you do this so often that you should remember how far or close it should be, but now it happens every time that we forget this particular thing, at least. And see, here I go again. All right, it's gonna go way closer on this one. How's the weather where you guys are? It is currently pouring rain where I live, which is beautiful. We need the rain. I am not complaining. And I do love the rain, so. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put down these sticker dates and we're gonna come back. And we're back. All right, we're gonna just go ahead and put some of these date cover ups. So we can go ahead and get the rest of this going. Okay. Now, I think we're gonna, I might white out some of these, but first we're gonna go through and see, oh, I forgot, we're gonna put in our sidebar first. So let's go ahead and do this. cute. And then let me see. We're gonna go ahead and put maybe a to-do, maybe. We're gonna do this. And then I'm gonna quickly take off this 3 so that I can put in a full box. Because as I've said before, if I have something that's going to impact my budget, I like to put it in. And on this particular day, it's my nephew's 14th birthday. Can't believe he's 14, you guys. That's a little crazy for me. Okay. And then we're gonna go ahead and add our bills. And I did pre-write them in, you guys. And I have a second sheet. And I like them to match. There's very few of these that I have the exact date of when they're coming out. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those down, because I do know that when they come out. And then we have and these. I really wish there was a way that we could like move over our like potentially switch them. Not that it matters that much, but and I put those, oh no, I did put them on the right date. No, I did not. It's throwing me off that February only had up to the 28th, you guys. That's what's throwing me off. So this Canva one is actually here. Okay. And then these are actually the 28th, which might not really make a big difference. They'll probably end up coming out like on the 30th. Okay. And then I also have my phone bill. It's the 30th. I guess I'm gonna have to look on January's, because that 28 is messing with my brain. So we have 2 and we have the 2. Okay. All right. And then we have our rent did go up in the month of March. We were paying $2,000 and now we're gonna be paying $2,300 for our house, which, I mean, it's a bummer that we got an increase, I guess, but I mean, it's just, that's just the way it is, you know, when you're renting. So we have our sewer is on the 5th. And the date changes for these, but I like to keep them on the same day. Just, it makes more sense in my brain than having to switch it like one short day. And I actually canceled Crunchyroll because there isn't anything on there that we're actually watching. So I felt like it was okay to do that. And then we have Spotify. And then Biz Works on the 12th. And then we have Netflix and PG&E. Did I forget the date already, bros? 15th. I did forget them. But anyways, so we have Netflix and our PG&E bill. I feel like this yellow and green makes a really nice contrast. And then our Wi-Fi is on the 20th. I know that. Let's see. On the 13th. Did I say the 13th? I think it was the 23rd. 23rd is here. And then okay. And then we have our water bills the 13th. Okay. And I have my, so everything in yellow are like my rent and utilities and phones. And all the green are like my subscriptions, different subscriptions for different things. And that's just because like the majority of these are for, like, I have a family iCloud storage, and then this subscription, and CapCut and Canva and IG Verify are like, and I guess at this point my YouTube are like business related. And then the only like fun subscription I guess that I have is Netflix for my kids, because we do have Prime Video with the like our Amazon Prime, so they also get to see stuff on there. But mainly Netflix is my only like fun one, I guess. And then we're gonna put a deposit, J loan, Y loan. Okay, so I'm gonna do okay. Okay, so we have, I think now I'm just gonna do it this way. So actually, I think I am going to do it here. Trying really hard to pay these off. These three right here are like my big main ones that I really want to just pay and be done with. Not because they're all like personal loans, and then this is for like the deposit for my house. Currently still paying that off because of some things when we first moved out here. So but I really just want to get that handled and be done with it. So I think those are the only things that I'm going to have on here. I wonder if I should do a key. the way I did it here. So let's go ahead and do this, I guess. It worked out last time, so I think it'll be fine. And then we're doing this one. This one. And I do have to leave a little earlier today to pick up my kids because it's raining, and if I don't get there at a good time, I won't get a good parking and my kids are gonna get super soaked. So we're gonna put that, and then monthly subs and bills. Okay, now let me go ahead and put this little birthday one, since we have my nephew's birthday right here. I'm gonna go ahead and put that down. I think that's very cute. Okay, and then I thought we had some that have, I guess not. Not really. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put in our paydays. And we're gonna go green, light green. I'm just gonna stick to the greens for the pay period, or the pay. It's not exactly when I get paid, but usually by this day I've pretty much gathered what my pay is going to be, so then I'm able to budget. Ooh, those look so good. I do like the way those look. Look so cute. I am going to white out that and this. Oh, we've got daylight savings coming. That's fun. And then St. Patty's Day. I really wish I had, or maybe I do, would be this one for March. Do I have one that says, oh, I have this one. It's a little big, but, or this one. Might do this one, even though it's not very festive, but I can put it on top of one of these, or probably the thicker ones. Then we're gonna go with the green. I'll put St. Patty's. And since we have the deco art, we are going to, oh, that might be very big. Maybe I should have put it under it, you know? That's cute. Okay. Adorable. Okay, I think this is done for the most part. This one looks very crowded. I don't know that I should do it that way. Mondays. Trying to think. Okay, I'm just gonna come back to that part because it's taking too much brain power right now. Okay, and then for our dashboard, if you've seen, we don't do the dashboard, at least not in the month of March, which I am switching that for April. Which again, I say this a lot, but that's one of the beauties of using stickers is that you do have that opportunity to switch your stickers. I did do this one very differently last month, and I'm not sure I liked it very much, so we're gonna see what we do with that. And then we're doing our March budget. This is what I mean. Like, you always think you got it right, but no. I guess this one does go all the way from tip to tip, so we gotta do it that way. Alrighty. And we do, I'm gonna do 4 this week. And we have our variable expenses, which I do wish I had a little division on it. Let me see what I did last month. Where is it? Where? I just put it close to it. Oh, no wonder it looks off. Ah, were you guys yelling at me? It's because this one doesn't go there. Oh my gosh. Whoops. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and do this. And I'll just put this way at the bottom. Not that I need this whole space for it. I should have got one up. This one definitely doesn't need that many. Okay, let me put this one down since it goes all the way, and then I'll put the other one on top. I'll put this one here. Okay. That looks good. I think I'm gonna put my lines off camera just because that is a very tedious thing to do. And I do have to kind of look back and see what I did because I forget. And so now we're gonna be doing our paycheck stickers, and we're gonna do our paycheck 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm gonna go ahead and put those down. I'm gonna put the stickers down, and then I'll kind of come back and talk to you guys about it. We are back. I laid down my paycheck periods, which there's only 4 this month. So paycheck 1, 2, 3, and 4, because I only count the Saturdays of the month, which there are 4 Saturdays in the month of March. So we've got our paychecks laid down. Let's see what's next. My cash envelopes, because I am a cash budgeter, and we have, let's go ahead and lay this down. How did I actually, because I don't use it the typical way. Okay. All right, so I did use this part, but I don't use the cash breakdown part. That's the part that I don't use, because I actually write in like the weeks and then just put in, like, if you see, and for March I just divided these by the week, and so what I'll end up doing is covering that up all the way to here. But we're gonna go ahead and keep going. So what do I have? Sinking funds after. And for sinking funds, I am using these. Because I write different things on them. So, like, I don't know if I have one in this one. So for my sinking fund, so I love that it has this, but then for this part, I just divided by week and put in what the week is, but it doesn't have that specifically. So what I end up doing in February is that I ended up using these, like these blank ones, and then I just wrote in what I wanted on the top and just used the washi. That's all I did for it. So I'm trying to get some labels though, because I don't mind my handwriting, but I do feel like a sticker would be best. So we're gonna go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. So before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and just write it in, I guess. Okay. Also, my sinking funds are going to be looking a little different too in April. Just trying to do something a little different to make sure that I'm maximizing like the stickers that I'm putting down and everything else. So I am working on that for April. And just so you know, so in each month of these, there aren't enough pages for what I need. Like I think there's only like 5 pages, like 5 blank pages per month. And so what I've done is from either like a planner or a notes an Erin Condren note planner, I cut the sheets from here, and then I kind of just stick them in there. Like if I'm doing the like happy planner style, I guess, like I just kind of put them in there so that I have enough sheets in the planner. And I skipped the page. Apologies for the shake. And so sometimes I wish Erin Condren would do happy planners. Oops. I think I would very much like that. Just because, like, in this case, like, I'd be able to add pages instead of cutting them, because sometimes they do come out. Like, they come off. And then I'm having to, like, put them back in. And I tried on one planner to do the uncoil and coil, but I was not very successful and it did not look good. So I did not want to attempt that again. So yeah, I'm not going to do that. And since I'm not doing that, then I'm just stuck with doing it the way I have been doing. And it also, like Erin Condren gives you the option to add more pages, but not necessarily that you can add them like between the months. It just comes at the end of the planner. Like you just have extra note sheets at the end of the planner. So yeah, I don't know. Okay, I'm pretty sure after those is my expense trackers. So sinking funds, expense tracker, expense tracker. Okay. And because I realized in the month of February that I actually needed one more expense tracker, but I had already ordered my March stickers, and so I didn't put them in. Like I didn't have an extra one. But you know what, now that I think about it, I might have an extra expense tracker. Even though it's not like March, that I might be able to get and just use it for this particular thing, you know? So once I lay these down, we're gonna take a look, see if I have one, because I'm pretty sure I have some extra expense trackers. So it'd be nice if I did have one, even though aesthetically it's not gonna, you know, match all of these, but it'll serve its purpose. And I mean, what am I gonna do with like a random one, you know? Like, I might as well put it to good use if I have it. So one more of these. And the reason why I have 4 expense trackers is, so 2 of these trackers are for my bills account. Because I do have an account where all my bills come out from. And then I have like this, I guess the spending account, or our variable spending account is the other account that I have, which is the other one that I track. So let's take a look, you guys. If I have one, it might be in this one. Let me take a quick look. It puts them in here. So I've got weekly check-ins, and I have paycheck 5 and 4. I have a transaction log, which has the same descriptions, I suppose. Let me see. What if I have one here? Oh, okay, well, we have this one, you guys. It was an extra that I had for January. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I like that. Maybe what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this, but then I have this one that I could also use for that. Oh, maybe transaction log is the one that I need. Or not. I'm pretty sure I set this up differently too, so. Okay, we're gonna use this one for now. I'm gonna have to look at my other one then to see how I did it. Because see, this one says balance. Not that there's anything wrong with that, which I do like that, and I do believe that I use the balance part. So we're so close, guys. All right, so our last but not least page, I can't wait till the day that I don't have this page. It's the debt tracker. We're tracking our debts so that we can become debt free. I really wish, or I hope, that I can become debt free this month. I wish this year. Obviously, you know, you get into debt for a reason. Sometimes it's you don't have any other choice, like you get into debt in order to survive and make dues, but it's still not a fun thing to have lingering over you, you know? So, all right, you guys, I will go ahead and do the lines and set it up and do all the other things that I need to do on it. And I'll try to post it on my shorts or kind of do like a flip through of it in the shorts so you could see what it actually looks like. Because these, I'm pretty sure they look very different. Yeah, see, I put date, category, transaction, plus or minus amount and balance. So, and here, this is the way I did it. So it'll look very different, but we've got our expense trackers down. We've got our sinking funds down. We've got our cash envelopes, and we've got our paychecks 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have our kind of March budget at a glance, our perpetual March calendar, and our monthly layout fully done and ready for March. So, yay. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you if you made it to the end of this video. And don't forget to give it a thumbs up, give it a like, and subscribe so you don't miss any of my fun videos. And I would love to have you in this amazing community. So, nonetheless, I will catch you on my next one. Bye.